I'm alive, Mama. I'm alive.
Back. Here you go.
Thank you.
So, what should we toast to first? How about to us?
To us, how about a new start,
Sounds good. Ethan, trust me. You are not going to regret staying married to me. I promise you. I know we've had so many problems in the past, but I really think that they're behind us now. I really do. We've grown. We've learned from each other. And I think that we can finally have that wonderful life that we have been planning since the day you graduated law school. You and me and Jonathan, we are a family.
And Jane.
Yes, of course, Jane. So we have some plans to make. You know, we can't stay here, obviously.
No, we got to find some place to live.
Yeah.
Right?
I bet you we can find a really nice house here in Harmony, probably for a song, since the bottom fell out of the real estate market. Or there's actually, there's Castleton. Castleton's beautiful if you don't mind the commute. I think it's about a 30-minute drive.
Whoa.
Oh, we're spilling.
I don't care.
Nice.
I don't care. Come here. I love you.
I mean, I know some of the neighborhoods down there are a little dicey, but all in all, the whole city's on an upswing. Oh, and you know what? We could get a condo there. We could have it as a rental property. It would be a great investment. What do you think?
Well, what?
You didn't hear a word I said, did you?
Yeah, no, I did. I'm sorry. Something about Castleton, right?
That was kind of a little while ago. I was actually talking about Boston.
Sorry. Tell me about Boston. What about it?
Well, I was talking to my friend Carrie, the real estate agent. Ethan, I'm right here. When will you ever put Teresa behind you to be with me?
Champagne on ice. Luis's favorite chocolates. What am I forgetting? Oh, wait. Ha, me, of course. Oh, and perfume. Oh, I really hope Luis takes me up on my offer to stop by on his way home. I so want to comfort him after the loss of Teresa. And for the rest of our lives.
The role of Fancy Crane is temporarily being played by Chrissy Carlson.
So what are you two doing down here?
And why are you here together?
I can explain.
Don't even bother. Luis, this must be one of those strange things that happen in Harmony Noah's always telling me about.
Yeah.
It must be witchcraft.
Close, but not exactly.
Don't start, Paloma. It's not what you think.
Really? I am trying my hardest to trust the both of you, but it's becoming very difficult, especially when I find you two down here like this.
In each other's arms.
He was giving me a hug. As a friend.
I'll have them doing it on the ground right in front of you if I can make this thing work right. Whoever invented the device Grandfather had implanted up Fancy's nose deserves the Nobel Prize. With it, I'll make Fancy's behavior so outrageous, Luis will never want to see her again.
You have no idea how happy you have made me. Ethan, I love you. I love you so much, and I promise you that from now on, things are going to be perfect. You and me and Jane, Jonathan, we are going to be a family.
Hey, I've been thinking about something, and we need to have a serious talk about something.
Okay, you haven't changed your mind, have you? I mean, you do still want to be with me?
It was a miracle, I mean, I was out on the water, and I was surrounded by all these sharks, and they rescued me. I mean, God was definitely watching over me that night because I'm alive.
Hello? Who is this? I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Mama, it's me. I was out in the ocean and I was rescued by the government. You know, our government. I'm alive. I'm coming home. I mean, can you tell Ethan and Jane and little Ethan that I love them? Can I actually talk to Ethan? Because I want him to get here as soon as possible and take me home. You know, when we were out in the water, he said to me that he still loved me.
Put the phone down.
Look, I'm on the phone with my mother. Ethan's gonna come here, and there's nothing you can do to stop him. They know I'm alive.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
What do you think you're doing? You're only gonna put yourself into more danger.
Look, I couldn't help myself. It's my mother, you know?
I know, but didn't I tell you you're not supposed to tell anyone else you're alive?
Well, it's too late because she knows. She's gonna tell my whole family. She's gonna tell Ethan, and when she does, he's gonna come down here. Mama, go! Tell Ethan I'm alive!
Please tell me you haven't changed your mind. Not after everything we've been through and everything. I mean, don't you want to be a family with the children and me? I thought that we just made that commitment.
It's not as simple as that. Go ahead.
Ethan!
Little Ethan needs you.
I wish Luis would show up soon. I can't hold this pose much longer. To hell with it. Where is he? Where could he be? No. Pretty?
Could make Fancy jump Noah's bones at a moment's notice in front of Luis. Maybe there's a better way to handle things tonight.
You two still haven't explained what you were doing down here.
Now, we are as confused as you guys are about what happened before you went down to Mexico.
I don't know why I acted the way that I did at Sheridan's. Or down here at the wharf.
Or when you and Sheridan walked in on us at the B&B together.
In bed.
I know. I don't have an explanation about what happened. I'm as confused as you are, but you have to know that I love you with all my heart, and Fancy feels the same way about you, Luis.
God, they're buying it. The suckers. What do I do now? I have to figure out a way to keep Fancy and Luis apart. Wait, should I? It's pretty extreme, but I know Grandfather would approve. Poor Luis, still mourning for Teresa. He would never forgive Fancy for taking his only remaining sister. Poor Paloma. Bye-bye.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. What happened? Oh, I know that look. You had a bad dream, didn't you? It's okay. Bad dreams, they happen to everybody. They happen to me. Come here, sit down. You're safe, okay? You're okay. You want to tell me about it? Yeah. Is it about your mommy?
It was bad. I had a dream that Mom was lost somewhere.
In the ocean?
No. It was in a creepy building. And she was trying her best to get back to us. But no matter what she did, the bad band wouldn't let her out. And then I woke up. I wish they would go away. I'm too big for this silly stuff.
Hey, it's not silly. Dreams usually happen when we're worried about something.
Then they are silly, because I'm not worried about Mom. That would be dumb, wouldn't it? I mean, it's too late to worry about her. She's dead.
No, I understand. No.
doesn't mean I don't miss her. I miss her a lot.
It's fine. Yeah, you can definitely hang it up. Because I talked to Mama, and she's going to tell Ethan. And he's going to take the green jet, and he's going to be down here in a few hours, and there is nothing you can do to stop him.
Uh-huh. Don't you think you should get some rest?
No, you're obviously not listening to me. It's over, okay? Ethan, he's not going to waste a second until we're together, all right? You can't keep us apart.
Well, I hate to spoil your party, but no one knows you're alive.
I just talked to my mother on the phone, and she's going to tell Ethan. She's going to tell everybody.
Teresa, you didn't talk to your mother. She didn't hear a word you said. We disabled the line so all she could hear was static, and then we cut you off. She still thinks the sharks got you.
Hello? Hello? And they hung up. How rude. Guess it was the wrong number.
My mother didn't hear me.
Nope.
Ethan's not going to come for me.
Say, you're quick.
I'm trapped here. They think that I'm dead.
No, I got news for you. You are dead.
Does it ever go away?
What?
They're hurting. I know she's gone, but it hurts so much. Will it ever go away?
That was my mother on the phone. One word from me, I could make her happy.
Safe is better than happy, isn't it?
You need to tell me why you're keeping me here. What is going on?
I told you. We're protecting you and your family from Juanita Vasquez.
How can you say that you're protecting my family when I know that they are sick with grief because they think I'm dead?
You know, I always told you that if there was ever a question that I couldn't answer, I would tell you. That's one of them. That time has come. I don't know when it stops hurting. I don't know if it ever stops hurting. We just have to give it some time, you know.
Why'd she have to die?
Well, nobody. I don't know. But I know one place where she's gonna always be alive. Right in our hearts, okay? Yeah.
Do you have children?
We don't give clients personal details about our lives, ma'am.
Do you have any idea what my children are going through right now? What Ethan is going through?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I've been involved in cases like this before, and it's always hard on the family. Can't be avoided.
Do you know who I am? I mean, I'm Mrs. Alistair Crane. Does that name ring a bell to you?
I'm well aware of who you are.
I have billions of dollars at my disposal. I will pay you if you let me go home. With one phone call, I can make every dream you ever had a reality.
What do you say? You ready to go back to bed?
Yeah, I think so. But
But what?
nothing.
Okay, I know you're too big of a boy to be tucked in. I know that's not your thing anymore, but you know what? If you'd let me do it for you, it'd be a favor to me, because little Jonathan's going to want to be tucked in soon, and I'm out of practice, so what do you say?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, come on. I'll be right back, and then we can finish our discussion, okay?
Okay. Sleep tight. Great. He didn't say a word to me, so I guess little Ethan doesn't like me either. And what does Ethan have to talk to me about? He's kind of scaring me. Already? Then you'll be weapon number 1 in the war for Luis. Won't you, baby? Baby.
How far will that little witch go to sink her hooks into Luis? And why am I just lying here like an idiot? I've got to go out there, find Luis, and bring him back here. He could be out there with Fancy or Pretty right now. I know. I'm going to call him. Voicemail. Ah.
Hello?
Pilar, it's Sheridan. I hope I'm not bothering you.
No. Sheridan, did you just try to call me a little while ago?
No, why?
That's odd. I mean, I just got a phone call, but all I could hear was static. What can I do for you, sweetheart?
Actually, I'm looking for Luis. I wanted to talk to him about Marty. Do you know where he is?
I believe he went for a walk with Paloma. I think they're down by the wharf.
Great. Thank you. Night.
Good night.
Bingo. Well, up and at 'em, girl. Something tells me I better find Luis, and fast.
Paloma, I know it looks funny, but Fancy and I weren't hiding. I guess in a way we were.
I knew it.
Because we didn't want this to happen, what's happening right now. We just wanted to talk. And we didn't want someone to see us together and it to get back to you and Luis and for one of you guys to be hurt.
All we want to do is patch things up with you two. Noah loves Paloma, but I love you, Luis. We would never consciously do anything to hurt either one of you.
I still don't know if I can trust you.
It's true. Baby, believe me.
You know, the funny thing is my mother trusts you. Both of you.
Well, so should you, Luis. I love you. I don't know how else to say it, but it's true.
Just give me a second, okay?
Looks like the perfect time to me.
How'd it go? Were you able to get little Ethan back to sleep?
Luckily, in about 2 minutes.
Okay.
I mean, he must be exhausted from everything he's been through.
I feel really, really bad for him. And I think you should get some sleep.
No, I can't until we talk about what I need to talk to you about. And you should know that your answer to this will impact our future together.
Do you know what it's like to have an unlimited supply of money?
I can imagine.
The reality, it's much better than the fantasy. Not only will you have everything that you have ever wanted, but the hassle will be gone too. You can have people take care of your bills for you. They can take care of the insurance.
Argue with the ex about child support?
Exactly. It's all yours. All of it. All you have to do is let me talk to Ethan and my family. And just look the other way, and your life will be changed forever. I want to go home.
I know you're under a lot of pressure right now. Are you sure this isn't something that can wait?
No, it can't wait. It's something that I have to get off my chest right now. I've been thinking about it ever since we got back from Mexico.
Okay, what?
It's about you and Teresa.
Oh, God. He knows something.
Gwen, I want to adopt little Ethan. Gwen, hey, please say something.
I'm just a little stunned, that's all.
Well, this is important to me. I mean, this has to happen.
Okay. I mean, little Ethan, he's a wonderful little boy, and I know how much you love him. I'm just wondering why you want to adopt him, or why you think that's preferable to the status quo.
I want to do it.
Okay. Look, I'm not going to pretend that Teresa was never in our lives. I mean, nor do I want to. But to bring her son into our home and our family, Ethan, I feel like Teresa would always be, over my shoulder, looking to make sure I'm taking care of him.
Well, there's no trouble there. I mean, Gwen, you're a great mom.
Ethan, thank you, but that's not really the point here, I mean, I thought we made a commitment and we were going to be a family with our children, with Jane and Jonathan. And little Ethan, he has his family. He has Pilar and Luis and Miguel and Paloma.
Gwen, Jane is his little sister, and we're taking her.
Yeah, but Julian is little Ethan's father, and he's not going to let him go. I mean, how are we supposed to adopt him?
Just think how different your life would be if you had an obscenely fat bank account behind you. I don't know what you're into. Women, men, sports, fast cars, whatever it is, all of it from now on, it's yours.
Oh, it's so tempting.
I can just make that one phone call.
I can't take your money, Teresa. You're not going home. You're staying right here.
I'm going to go to Pilar, and if it's all right with her, I'm going to adopt little Ethan as soon as I can.
Well, I'm glad my opinion matters so much to you.
Listen to me. It does. It does. But sometimes you just have to do the right thing. Gwen, it's not a sacrifice. Jonathan and Jane would have an older brother. He's a great kid. He is a lovely kid, and you will grow to love him as much as I do. And Gwen, damn it, I made a promise to him a long time ago that I was going to be a part of his life forever. I don't intend to break that promise at all. I will go to Pilar. And if she agrees that it's the right thing to do, I will deal with Julian, and I will adopt little Ethan right away.
So furious. Oh, when Fancy bashes Paloma's head and not only will Luis reject her, he'll arrest her. Oh, why didn't I think of murder before?
It's pretty. What is she doing? Huh.
Oops, get back there.
Whoa! Hey, stop! Stop!
Hey, what are you doing?
Let go! Let go!
I can tell you're upset.
No. Look, that's not exactly the right word.
Gwen, I love you, and you have a place in my heart, but you've got to understand that Teresa does too.
So even now, I have to share you with Teresa.
Don't do this. Please. It's sick competition. It's done. It's over because she's gone. And in time, you will learn to love little Ethan just like I do. You won't even remember that we adopted him, I promise. Now, if you don't mind, I want to go find Pilar. I want to get her blessing on this. And I want to adopt little Ethan right away.
I can't think of a better idea. Oh, Ethan.
Oh, God, do you mean it? Do you mean it? I'm not trying to butt into your family.
Dear, dear man. You are family. Of course you can adopt little Ethan. It's almost as if you're his real father already.
I don't know what your plans are for me, but keeping me here makes no sense.
I'm sorry, man, but Juanita Vasquez and everyone in your life thinks you're dead, and it has to stay that way.
Well, there has to be another way out.
Do you remember what we talked about? Juanita never forgives. If she discovered you were living, she would put her entire organization to work for one purpose, to track you down. First she'd torture you, then kill you. Then she'd go after your hometown, your family, and your children. You know it's true. Now, if you go back to see your family, Teresa, they're gonna die. Is that what you want?
I'm not stupid. I ran the Crane empire, okay? If I went home, I could keep my family safe. I had resources, connections. Juanita will never find us.
You're fooling yourself, and you know it. Nothing and no one can stop Juanita once she goes after something she wants.
You stop her. You're the government.
We're trying to, but she's a slippery customer, and our hands are tied by hundreds of laws that she can ignore. Now, if you don't follow our instructions and you go home to Harmony, Ethan Winthrop, your mother, your brothers and sister, and your children... I mean, I don't have to spell it out for you, do I? Teresa, you know Juanita. She likes to inflict pain, and I don't think any of your loved ones would be facing a quick and merciful death.
Thank you so much. This is the first happy moment I've had since we got home from Mexico.
So I mean nothing. Our new commitment.
This is great. I mean, this is terrific. We have 3 great kids. Little Ethan, Jane, and Jonathan.
It's going to be wonderful. I can't wait till you take your first Christmas picture, because they all look like they're related already. Congratulations, by the way, Gwen. I'm sure if Teresa were here, she'd give you her blessing.
Oh, ow, Fancy! What the hell's going on? Get out!
Oh, somebody stop her! Paloma! She's dead. Paloma!
You will not regret this, I promise.
There's no one that I would trust with my grandson more, Ethan. God bless you.
Ethan, I think that maybe we should ask little Ethan how he feels about this. He may not even like the idea.
Are you kidding? He's going to be ecstatic. You saw how he was with Ethan at the hospital when he was so sick. He already wishes that Ethan was his real father.
I'm a little worried that maybe he's going to resent me.
For taking Teresa's place?
He will grow to love you. I know he will. And in the meantime, he'll act appropriately, Gwen.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
You know what? It's not that late. I mean, I could make some calls. I could get this whole adoption process started right away. So I'm going to do it. And Flora, I will make little Ethan the happiest boy in Harmony, I promise.
I know you. You murdering bitch.
You're a bright woman, so you can understand our position. A woman who reappears from the dead will be front page news. You'd be on every station. Larry King would be in ratings heaven. And Juanita would immediately know where you and your family live.
Maybe she already does. My death must have made the news.
Now, lucky for you, Mr. Crane and his publicity machine kept your death out of the papers. Teresa, if you want to protect your family, you have to stay dead. It's the only way.
Didn't I tell you? Justice triumphs.
Pilar, if this is going to be another one of your hateful lectures, save it for another day.
It just makes my heart leap for joy to know that Ethan is about to adopt little Ethan. Your torture, your punishment is going to be excruciating. Every day you will be reminded that you killed that little boy's mother. And every day you will see Teresa in little Ethan's eyes. And so will Ethan.
Just go away.
he will see Teresa everywhere. In the way little Ethan cries, in the way little Ethan laughs, even in the way he says his prayers. Little Ethan is going to keep my Teresa alive in Ethan's heart. I can't think of a better, more delicious torture for you. You took my daughter away from me, and you stole the love of his life from Ethan. And now, by raising little Ethan, you will guarantee that whatever little bit of love Ethan has for you, it's never going to grow. My Teresa, you can destroy every picture that exists of Teresa, every single one of them. But Ethan will still see her in little Ethan's eyes. And so will you. You'll never be able to forget the monster that you are, Gwen. Such are the consequences of sin.
Who knew one little muchacha would have so much blood in her? Luis will never forgive Fancy now.
What? Oh, God. Did I do that?
You're a demon.
It's not true. It's not true.
It is. You witch! You killed my sister!
Really shocking fantasy life. All right, let's see if I can match reality. Wait a second, do I feel guilty about this? No. Paloma's never done anything to me, but she will. Sooner or later, everyone stabs me in the back. So, why not get my licks in first?
Maybe we should just take a time out so we can figure out what happened.
You know, Luis, I don't need a timeout. Anything that you two thought you saw was just a big misunderstanding. I love Paloma. I love you, Paloma. I'm sorry.
Goodbye, Paloma. What do you think you're doing? What is that thing? Give it back.
It doesn't matter what you say. Your daughter tortured me for years. And now I have Ethan.
Because you committed a mortal sin. And you're going to hell for that. You killed my daughter.
Are you kidding me? I did not kill Teresa. Juanita did.
Because you forced her to go to Mexico. Raising little Ethan is going to suck the life out of you. And it's going to make you old.
Really? Well, I have 2 words for you. Boarding school.
I don't think so. See, because I'm not going to allow it. I will make it a condition of the adoption that little Ethan is raised in harmony by his family. And every time, Gwen, that you pass little Ethan the milk at the dinner table, or you ask him to make his bed, somewhere in that dark, cold heart of yours, you will remember that you killed that little boy's mother.
If I agree to stay dead, how long are we talking about? A few days? Weeks? Months? How long will it take for you to capture Juanita? How long do I have to stay dead in order to protect my family?
We're ruining everything. What is this? Spit it out or I will throw it in the ocean. No. Okay, look, it's grandfather's. He had a device implanted in Fancy's head so that he could control her. Okay, that's the remote. With it, I can make her do whatever I want. Well, that explains everything. That is absolutely fiendish. Just give it back. No, I will not give it back.
very difficult to come up with a timetable for situations like these. We're doing everything we can to track Juanita, but she leaves no traces. Too many people fear her, and she has vast resources to back her up.
You didn't answer my question. How long do I have to stay dead?
Well, I think it's rather obvious, don't you?
My family is mourning my death. How long do I have to stay dead?
Every day, little Ethan will remind you that you are evil and that you are black with corruption. The years will go by and you will never find peace. And then death will come for you. And the real torture will begin for all eternity.
You know you're sick.
I'm simply satisfied. I'm probably going to have to confess my sin. I think I'm relishing your torment a little bit too much. But so be it.
Talked to a friend of mine who specializes in adoption, and things are already in the works. It looks like we're going to be able to adopt little Ethan almost immediately.
Oh, my God. Sheridan, you don't know what you're doing. Give it back to me. Look, if Fancy doesn't kill Paloma, Luis and she will never break up. You really want to kill Paloma? Yes. It is the perfect way to make Luis hate Fancy. Come on. Wouldn't you do it? For Luis? Look, if Paloma doesn't die, neither one of us has a chance with him. And Sheridan, give it back to me. If you want Luis, give it back.
You will not regret this, okay? Little Ethan, he's such a special boy. I know he loves me, and I know he's going to learn to love you so much. And he's going to be so great for Jonathan and Jane, Gwen.
Great.
And I want him surrounded by Lopez Fitzgeralds. I really do. I want you to be a big part of his life, okay?
I want that too. And I will be around day and night.
This is great. This is great. Little Ethan is going to be with us forever.
I want a straight answer. How long do I have to stay dead?
Well, the witness protection program is geared for long-term disappearances.
This isn't the witness protection program. I'm only here until you capture Juanita.
Man, there's a good chance we may never capture Juanita.
And that means that I stay dead
Forever.
We have to tear Fancy and him apart forever. Killing Paloma is a small price to pay.
Fancy, what on earth is wrong with you?
And you better wake up and realize that you're up against the devil.